Okay, so the number one killer of man is estrogenics. Estrogenics is anything that decreases your testosterone. It tanks your testosterone when you touch it, when you come into contact with it, by raising the estrogen in your body. By like it kind of mimics estrogen in the body. The number one estrogenic thing out there is plastic. So anything plastic related has a lot of is estrogenic. So it has a lot of estrogen in it. So try to avoid plastic in general. Avoid plastic water bottles, especially when the plastic gets hot and it melts into your water or into your food. That's why they say don't microwave your plastic plates or plastic bowls, because it will melt into the food and the plastic would legit go into your food and you're digesting estrogenic stuff. So do not avoid plastic at all costs. And as I said in the previous video, it's going to be hard, but 1% wins. Throw away your get a stainless steel hydro flask. Don't use a plastic phone case. Just 1% wins all the time. Okay, try avoiding plastics altogether. Like even with the water filter, how some people have filtered water. See, there's there's a pro and a con. Like, yes, it's filtered water, and tap water. Well, we're in Guam. I don't know if we don't use tap water. We use an osmosis or buy from. But the tap water is very bad because it has fluoride. It has all these chemicals in it, and that's why people use a reverse osmosis or a water filter. So I think the best case scenario for this is just get a reverse osmosis. I'm lucky that my family, we have a reverse osmosis. We set it up. So I'm just gonna get my water straight from that. Don't even put it into the plastic pitcher, even though the plastic pitcher has like a filter in it. It has the plastic in there. It's just a lot of things you gotta take the L, like with the plastic, but really try to avoid it at all costs. Okay, so what else? Let's talk about the diet, everything diet related. So as we said in the previous video, cholesterol is the thing that increases your testosterone. It creates testosterone. So high cholesterol things, I need to search this one up more. But like eggs are high in cholesterol. I'm pretty sure a lot of red meat. And there's this thing that like all my grandmas. That's the same thing, Elijah. The older generation, everybody believes that red meat is bad, but it's not. There's been like one study saying that red meat raises a person's chance of heart disease by like 2%. So that's very, very little. And that was only like one study. That really doesn't mean anything. Like sugar will make you have way more problems, and nobody even says stop eating sugar. Like it's so whack. Okay, so red meat is super good for you. Like if you just think about it, like your ancestors 1,000 years ago ate red meat. They didn't eat sugar. They didn't have like sugary stuff like your cake. Like come on, man. I mean, yeah. They didn't have cake. They didn't have these sugary donuts and stuff. That's only in today's age, right? Obesity is very bad. Like you already know, if you're obese, if you're overweight, your body doesn't want to generate testosterone. You're just overall having a higher body fat percentage, like being overweight, it always like decreases your testosterone. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with all that fat storage in your body. It's just not letting the testosterone, you know what I mean? So with that, you guys gotta lean down, and again, 12 to 15% body fat. But like, who counts that actually? Just like, don't be fat, honestly. Oh, that's another thing too. Fats. fats do not make you fat. Fat is also good. Fat is also very good for you. So fats are like the almonds, like nuts, these nuts, almonds, nuts, avocados. Man, you guys can search it up. Search it up by itself, okay? I need to go search it up too. So, but yeah, fats are good for you. Saturated fat, trans fat. I mean, there's a thing that says, well, trans fat is bad too. But like, for the average person, fats in general is good. Like, again, I think it's like that red meat thing. Oh yeah, it raises your heart disease by like 2%. But like, if you're doing everything right, like if you're doing everything right, red meat and fats have nothing to it's not bad at all. Unless you're like super overweight, you jerk off, you do all of these bad habits, yeah, then probably you're gonna get more heart disease. Okay, so yeah, so don't be fat. If you're fat, work out, diet down, right? So in terms of fat, as in the nutrient, is it called a nutrient? Like a food group, fats are good. Cholesterol is good. Sugar is the worst. It is like the legal not cancer. Oh, it is like cancer, but it's legal drugs. Like, you get addicted to sugar. Like, sugar has no benefit whatsoever to you except that it tastes good, and it has so much negative side effects of it. It takes you this testosterone. It makes you fat. It gives you that crash. Like, don't avoid sugars, bro. Like, so many people have like this sweet tooth. Like, no, shut up. Like, just the other day, they were saying, oh, you need to enjoy your life. Like, bro, you can enjoy life if like come on, you guys can't think in the one day thing. Like, one day of this will lead to 7 days of you feeling like shit. You know what I mean? One day of doing something bad will lead like the next 7 days feeling like poopy water. Okay? So, like, you can enjoy yourself being healthy, honestly. I don't know why people think you guys gotta do this bad thing because you gotta enjoy life. You know, it's one of those Christians things where they say, oh, I just want to sin because it's fun. Like, sinning is not fun, okay? It's like that kind of thing. But anyway, that's a little side tangent. What else? So, how are we gonna prioritize our testosterone? We first want to prioritize not lowering it. Okay, wait. First up, the test. How do we know how much testosterone we have? We gotta take a test. I did a little bit more research on this. You want to get the full blood count, the full testosterone test. So that's like the combined testosterone, which is like, the testosterone is connected to another thing that floats in the bloodstream. I totally forgot. But it has a combined testosterone, the free testosterone, which is not combined to something else. The thyroids, your estrogen levels, especially the estrogen levels. You want to see if your testosterone is like higher than your estrogen. Okay, so you want to be able to get the statistics for that. Yeah, just get the whole thing, because if it's gonna cost you like $100 some, you might as well get the whole thing instead of it missing out like the estrogen and stuff. So you know what I mean. So I know even my place on Guam, I searched it up. They have a clinic. So what you would do is you would search for a urologist clinic near you. The urology, they do everything that deals with your reproductive organs, so your testosterone and your other hormones and stuff. So yeah, a urology clinic, that's private. I think we can also. So the difference between public and private, I think public is like the main hospital in your place, the one with your insurance, and then private is those clinics, those by itself clinics, and they usually cost more. You know, it's like public private. Come on, duh. Anyway, So I'm gonna try getting my testosterone check soon. I don't know how soon, in the next 3 months. So once you get your testosterone check, the priorities we want to prioritize not decreasing our testosterone. So that means not being in contact with estrogenic stuff, especially like even your underwear. Okay, so like you want to be wearing full cotton, because cotton is the like non-estrogenic. Like polyester is a form of plastic, spandex is a form of plastic. What's the other ones? I don't know. But yeah, just wear cotton. Cotton, I think linen. I think jeans are denim and they're a form of I don't know. Just avoid the polyester, and I know polyester and spandex are plastic, so do not wear those. Like just throw it out, give it to Salvation Army or something. Okay. Avoid wearing those things. Avoid making your balls like in a hot environment. Like don't make it sweaty, you know what I mean? Because that makes sure that like having your balls warm is not good. You know, there's even like pro bodybuilders. I didn't even know this. Pro bodybuilders, they actually go to the gym. So some of them, they go to the gym and in between sets they have an ice pack on their nutsacks. So that's how important this is. Like it's tested. You don't want to have your balls in a like sweaty balls. That's not good. That's not good. Again, avoid the sugars. These are like the normie ones. Like avoid the sugars, avoid the alcohol, avoid jerking off. Like especially jerking off. Like come on, man. This is like the more common sense one. Like if you jerk off, the semen comes out of your body and you have no more. Your balls are empty, and the balls are where your testosterone are. So yeah, don't jerk off, guys. Don't jerk off. Avoid the alcohol, avoid the drugs, avoid the sugar. And once you are avoiding everything that you want to prioritize that one first. So because actually like it's very hard for you to come back after you tanked your testosterone. It's very hard for you to come back. It takes a lot of time and a lot of work to build back up. Okay, so how do we even build back up? Okay, how do we build back up? We do again with your diet. You eat the right cholesterol. You eat the right fats. You get some sunlight. I think I talked about it before in the other one, but like you don't need to put your eyes directly into the sun because you're gonna get blind. But you know, if you can see outside without natural light, without artificial light, then you're getting some sunlight in your eyes. Like even this, it's reflecting off the building and into my face. So that's not even the sun. That's a building. That's sunlight. Okay, so if you can see inside, that's sunlight. I didn't talk about exercise. So exercise, working out in sunlight is very good. Exercising, there's two types of exercise that I think I went a little bit on it yesterday. Two types of exercise to specifically increase testosterone. We have to limit the amount of stress we are being released, because stress releases cortisol. Cortisol does not make cortisol stops the production of testosterone. Okay, so if we're gonna work out, we have to limit it to less than an hour or less. Okay, a little bit more than that, it's not good for testosterone. It's good for your gains, short-term gains, but if we're men, just want to be as competitive, as masculine as possible, limit it to an hour or less. And besides, we want to use that time to be pursuing our bigger goals. And we can go to the gym every single day. We can go to the gym for every single day. We want to be pursuing our goals in the limited amount of time we have in a day. So that's my reasoning. I know Um, I know that like everybody wants to, like, especially in your early, you want to build muscle, just build muscle fast. But I guess my main priority, like, I don't really care about like building that. Okay, we do care about building muscle, but like it's not the main priority. Main priority is testosterone. So less than an hour, and yeah. I did forget to say about soy for your diet. So anything containing soy, like soy products, it's not good. And there's studies on it. It is 100% not good for your testosterone, not good for you. How bad is it? They don't really say, but it's for a fact that soy is not good. I think I gotta go a little bit more deeper into research with that one. But yeah, so avoid soy products like soy milk, tofu. I think soy comes from like plants. Like from what I researched, like this is on the diet side. Like plant stuff are not as, like, I know there's like vegetarians and vegans out there that thrive off plants, like duh. But like for masculine men, I really vibe with the carnivore diet, the more on the red meat side, the more on like animal based diet instead of the vegan stuff, because, well, it is kind of controversy, but this is my personal opinion. Looking at the people that preach vegans are weirdos, and looking at the guys who preach carnivore or animal based, I vibe with those guys more. So, and I like eating meat and steak and all of that stuff. We don't like eating vegetables, so it's a win-win. It's a win-win. I don't want to side with some weirdo preaching vegan stuff. Like, okay, they're kind of weird. Most of them. I haven't found one like cool beans vegan person, if you know what I mean. Anyway, that was a side tangent. So with increasing your testosterone, right? We have to put ourselves under two stimulus to force our body to want to increase testosterone. So we can do all these, the diet, the eating, all these things, but our body would not recognize, it would not, there's gonna be no say to, like, no instructions to, there's no reason. There's gonna be no reason to increase our testosterone if you don't give it a reason. So there's two reasons we can give it, is doing a physical stress. Like I want to call it physical stress, but like, you know, physical work, because, well, so you gotta work out, right? You gotta work out, build muscle, because that will force your body, like, hey, I need to increase my testosterone to keep up with this guy's lifestyle. Okay, so it depends on your physical lifestyle. So if you're a lazy bum, but you do all these things, it's not telling your body to increase your testosterone. You want to tell it to increase your testosterone by changing the lifestyle you put yourself in. So that physical lifestyle, you work out. But if you're like me and you're like disabled, you might as well focus on the other one, the mental lifestyle. You have to get into the mentality, that's warrior mindset, that survival mindset. You want your body to be put up to think like somebody with high testosterone. So this is actually statistically proven, okay? But if you're already here, you already know, you're vibrant. So competition, we want our mind to think in a masculine way. So we want to be like in a competition. We want to be being under a deadline. Things that masculine men would do, okay? Things that put us under a certain amount of mental challenge. And that's good, you know? Living a disciplined lifestyle, doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. These are things that will force our body physiologically to increase our testosterone. Like your mind, like, no, it's not said enough, but your mind is like your mind can influence a lot of things in your life. It really does. So legit, use your mind. And if you can do actually like just do both, just to work out, like maybe odds are you're not disabled. Odds are you're not disabled like me. So you gotta work out and think like a masculine individual. That's like, if anything you need to take away from this, that's what you need to do. So have that disciplined lifestyle, and your testosterone increases. Like, that's it. That's not it, but like, if it's the only thing you take away. Okay, so yeah, as you guys can see, we went to the doctor today and removed the cast. We got a removable cast now. We're gonna see the doctor again next week because there was a little like wound on it. So we're staying in the Philippines for another week, boys. Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow, probably. See you later.